The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still.
So when I saw that, right after I got fired, and I was mad as fuck, you know. I said, you know what, God's got my back. I already know something big is gonna happen. And the only thing that I can do as far as payback is my success.
Backstreet's a cold, man. My boy, man, he had hit me. I definitely, let me say again, bro, it's Monday, so we working. But he had hit me, man. He was like, man, Coach Backstreet, I need to come on again. It was like last week, I was like, damn, bro, we just locked in. I let the world know it. I'm getting it to it and getting the fans. He was like, nah, I got something to say. So I definitely appreciate you for taking time out your day to come to my platform. But second time around, you gotta let everybody know who you is, where you're from, and whatever you got coming, if you don't mind.
I'm Darius Marquis with DMK Empire LLC. I've got music, books, and I just, you know.
Born and raised from the city?
Born and raised in the H. H-Town baby, too. Yeah, I'm glad to be back.
Man, I definitely appreciate that, man. A few questions from the last interview. Got some comments, but somebody had asked me through DM. They was in a similar situation. Does the church make you lose your faith?
At certain times, I got to that point, but then I realized, you know, that's what the enemy wants. Like, we got some negative spirits out here who want you to lose faith and want you to lose your foundation and your connection, because that foundation will lead you to more spiritual growth, more, you know, you being connected to God on a much deeper level. These dark entities, they latch on to people, your family members, your friends, your co-workers, your supervisor, and it'll make you go there. But when you're really in tune with God, it's not gonna happen. You lose faith.
No, Backstreet's recall. When did you realize you was the chosen one? Like, you know what, Darius Marquis, it's something greater for you.
My early years, when you know, my family, it was just, they would always have things to say about me.
As far as like negativity?
Darius thinks he's better than me. I had a cousin call me the other day, because there's a cousin that we grew up together. This kid used to always try to pick fights with me. I mean, he pulled a knife out on me. We used to fight all the time. And he was telling my cousin the other day that Darius, I was always compared to Darius, as if, you know, my mom used to say, you need to do this, you need to be like that.
But was you going on the right track? What's wrong with that? You weren't doing nothing bad?
I wasn't doing anything wrong. You know, when I first started playing keys, he told me, because I won a talent show, and my cousin told me, because my grandma was bragging on me at the store on the phone. She was like, yeah, Darius won this talent show. He said, I pray every one of your fingers break off. That's when I realized, I was like, okay. And then my grandma turned around, she's like, nigga, don't you ever say, you know. So, and, you know, that's when she started telling me, D, they jealous of me.
Even with that, you said you were going to get to the top. How did you deal with, I guess, rejection after rejection, bro? I know that can be frustrating.
Just like when it comes to women, if one won't go, the next one will.
Tabernacle, church. Hey, bro, now for real, big Backstreet's a code. That's how I be, man. So you don't really let too much, well, you didn't let none of that shit get you down?
It did. I didn't dwell there, but it did. It did, because, you know, I'm a naturally caring person, a loving person, an ambitious person. So, you know, when unfortunate things happen, like when I didn't get the job, or I got, you know, rejected from this, you know, meeting with this CEO or something like that, it's not rejection, it's redirection.
Have you ever been in a situation where you was more qualified and you feel like you was more talented than, say, the next individual, but they got chosen due to popularity?
Yes. Oh yeah.
My bro say, yeah, come on now.
Oh yeah. I mean, at this last church I was at, I mean, I was very overly qualified. And
did you feel that way, or you knew for sure on paper, like I'm him?
I knew it because of the way, you know, real ones are gonna tell, like, especially when people are depending on you to show up, and the one time you say no, it's just like the end of the world.
Come on. But
And
you
then
say yeah a million times.
when they say, you know, I'm not jealous of you, bro, and stuff like that. And why did that come up? Why did you say that? People, you know, watch people's reactions to how other people react to you. My first, middle and last name, Darius Marquis Kendrick, because this nigga done had it right here. But I would say,
bro, you like I told you last time, comedy or movies or something, but go ahead, say nigga, I'm the definition.
I'm the definition of it. But I think just, you know, when you have a light on you, and you're, like I call it being a chosen one. When you have it on you, those demons are gonna get aggravated, and they're just gonna. It's happened since the beginning of time. Someone's music director at the church is not what I should be doing right now. I should be focused on me. We had the flight booked before I even got fired over at the church where they was giving out herpes out here in Texas. But I already had my shit lined up. So I was like, you know what? Let's take this opportunity and get in rooms with CEOs and people who believe in my dream.
You think mental health or the devil, is that really real, or is that just something people say when people do unfortunately take their life?
I'm torn between the two because it can be both. You know, I'm not against therapy, but that devil is real, man. He can get in your mind. Like, I remember seeing, you can't tell me about it because I've seen those types of things. Spirits, they're just getting by and they're depressed. Like, I know one guy who, he's playing at a church, he's playing bass, he's complaining about his wife, you know, who's cheating on him and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah. And he won't stand up to the church. They call him boy. They call him, the pastor calls him boy.
How old is he?
He's 36, something like that.
Oh yeah, something wrong with that picture.
Yeah, and he's just going with the motions. And it's like, that could lead to you offing yourself because you're in too deep at this point.
Yeah, your thoughts on women leading the church, being pastors? Should they, is that their place?
I don't think it's a woman's place to lead a man. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
I think men, I feel like there are certain exceptions when it comes to certain women because maybe not as the pastor, but maybe as a spiritual voice you go to and stuff like that.
Okay.
But
as far as leading a flock of people leading the church, no, that's not our place. Gotcha. Oh Lord, streets with code, man. But like, do you think all that shit be real or just social media too? Cap.
2% of it is real. 2% of it is real.
Wow.
Because this is the thing. Now, of course, we all have a good heart and stuff like that. But a lot of the people that I met, even growing up, you know, they're not preaching because they wanted to. They're preaching because they needed money. They're preaching because they Paw preach.
You don't think they were chosen or called to preach?
No.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna stand on it because
shit, you teach it. I'm learning. Okay. You say now.
It's because maybe I exaggerated with 2%. Let's say 10%.
Okay, that's fair.
But a lot of it, like a lot of people, I've seen people whose pawpaw led a church for 50-something years, and they're preaching their pawpaw sermons. They're not writing their own sermons. They go in and steal it because they want to get the clout and the notoriety off their pawpaw's names. And then also,
I feel that,
trying to get back at, people have vendettas, you know, people have church hurt. People have hurt from school, high school.
Is church hurt real? That's been a buzzword for the past 3 years. Everybody like mental health, church hurt, procrastination.
You gonna get hurt anywhere you go.
Okay.
Now, it's a real thing. You know, you can get hurt in church, but you know, somebody told me, you know, where you are, whether you're in the workplace, a lot of times, there are bad people everywhere. And some bad people, unfortunately, go to church to capitalize off of people's being, I don't want to say naive, but their love for God.
I was finna say naive, but yeah.
They're naive.
Because, especially black people, bro, we're gonna keep you all the way 100. Like, bro, because they already know, bro, we're running, your mama did this, we're running, ask for forgiveness, ask the church. They just feel like the church gonna save you from all that, and unfortunately, it just don't, bro. We know people been in church 15 years and still looking for a way to come up. Now, I want to play devil's advocate. Some would say, man, bro, you feel some type of way because you got let go. That's why you be speaking against the church so much. What would you say to somebody that's saying that?
Well, I resigned. I resigned like 2 or 3 times. You know, the thing about that one is, you know, anytime I got let go, it was because I didn't care enough to keep playing the game. Especially this last place, the church. It's like they were like hating on me since I got there. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of like either I keep the check coming, because that's all it was at that point, or I resign, or I just let them fire me. For me, just
so you just took matters into your own hands.
Yes,
gotcha.
They have to second guess what they're doing. A lot of times they have a scandal getting ready to come out. And they got to protect their name. You know, it's a few different things. You know, there's scandals that they don't want to get out or attached to the church, so they resign so that it doesn't, you know, really get bad or make TMZ or stuff like that. You know, I like my granddaddy resigned from churches. I resigned, but that's because people like us, we're more minded to go touch the world. You know, go from here, there, everywhere, and not be confined to one situation.
Backstreets with cold shit, man. One more before we get out of here, bro. You giving us different game, bro. I wish you was actually in the podcast studio so they can see my face expression.
It's a price I'm willing to pay.
How much, like, is it really truly worth it? Everything you're going through, everything you're speaking of, you say, yeah.
It's worth it because I've seen, like, when you're spiritually in tune, you know, God will show you the end at the beginning. And I've seen the success, the numbers, the growth, before it's happened. And there's certain things you have to learn so that when you get there, you're able to handle it. You know, these past few years, because I've been wanting to stop playing the church. Like I'm telling you, they come to me with a sob story about these musicians ain't this, they ain't that. We need you, D. We need this. And I fall for the sob story. So I really, I say this whole decade, I didn't really want to do it, but I was helping people out of the goodness of my heart. And
girl, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and God honors that. And I feel like these next few years are gonna be the payback, you know, and me actually using what I learned, not just playing in church, but playing in lounges, you know, dealing with certain musicians and stuff like that, who not to deal with, what type of energy not to associate with.
Yeah.
I had to learn in my own time.
Man, I said warm up, but this is my last one, I promise you, man. Did you choose isolation, or do you think you was forced into isolation?
I was forced. Because in my, like, when I was in high school, playing keys, they'd be waiting for me off stage. Females, like, when I tell you, like, my mom had to say, D, if you fuck one more bitch at that church, that's what my mom told me. Like, D, you better stop. Like,
wait, at the church, bro?
Especially when you in teen, that church had a thriving teen ministry. So women, like, I had a lot of fun in high school. Not just, and I know that may sound bad, and it is, I'm not perfect.
The youth lock-ins or the youth shut-ins was where he had the most fun.
It was going down.
What?
Going down.
Not you church, you camp members. Wait, it was
the worst ones.
What's one of the, like, you could believe at your age, like, damn, this go down in church?
I was playing at a church, and this old preacher, it was his anniversary, and after church, the pastor is an old guy, walked up to a deacon and grabbed him by his waist from the back.
2 men?
2 men.
Yeah.
And they both married.
2 women? Yeah.
And that just kind of rubbed, I was like, did I just see what I saw?
Yeah.
I saw,
Was they playing that was some, ow, bro.
it was like you ready to, I don't know. People go in the bathroom that ain't supposed to be in the bathroom with each other for extended periods of time growing up. Shit like that.
Church members.
Yeah.
Damn.
I saw a lot people who are in positions of power call and just be a little bit too friendly with people around my house and a little bit too nice. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And just holding scenarios over my head, trying to make it seem like you should be glad that you're playing here. You should be glad.
Grateful and all that. Like,
you should be
they
grateful.
doing you a favor, yeah.
They doing, yeah.
Woo. Backstreets for cold shit, man. Who you want to send some love to, bro? Any last minute shout outs, man?
I want to send some shout outs to my fam. I love my fam. Shout out to Backstreets with Cole.
Man, appreciate you, brother. Like, this was a different. I can't wait to watch it. Watch this one, bro. This was a different interview, but shout out to you, bro. I hope everything you touch prospers, man. How they go tap in and go follow you real quick?
Go to my Instagram, DARIUS MARQUIS,